Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I'm actually getting ready and I decided that I was going to do a update eyebrow video for you guys, since I am using different things that are more affordable, you know, you can say. But yeah, so let's get started. This is my eyebrows. As you can see, they are okay, you know. I mean, I can go out and just like I did today, I just went out and this is how I went. I didn't do my eyebrows, but anyways, I am starting to use this Define Brow from Maybelline New York, and it looks like that. Let's see if it'll focus. There we go. It looks like this. This one is in the shade medium brown, and I used the light brown, but I started using this one, and I'm going to show you what I do, and hopefully you guys like it. So first of all, I go ahead and I use the spoolie, and then I just go ahead and comb the hairs the way that I want them. And I'm going to see if I can zoom you guys in. So I just go ahead and comb the hairs the way that I want them, kind of. I'm letting them grow out because I do want to have like my natural brows to look perfect, but since I used to shave them, I don't think it's going to happen. I have a hair here. Okay, so I go ahead and I grab the Maybelline Define Brow. I really like it. I think I got it for $5.99. So I want to go ahead and I start kind of defining my brows where, you know, I have not so much hair. So I don't know if you guys can see. So it's just going like this and following the shape of my brow that I already have, and then I just start kind of flickering hairs up with, you know, kind of filling the little parts where it's kind of bald. As you can see, it's already coming together, and I'm doing it gently because I don't want that, you know, exaggerated brow. So I'm just filling the gaps that I have, you know, just to make sure that everything looks full and, you know, nice and smooth, as you can see. So that's what my brow is starting to look like. So this is how I've been doing it lately. I don't know if I should do the other one. Do the same thing on the other brow. I just kind of follow the shape that I have, kind of, you know. This one is the most jacked up brow. This one is like the worst brow. It's more bald than anything. It has no shape, so this one it does take me a lot more time to kind of, you know, sculpt the shape that I want. So I'm just going to fill that in, just kind of gently, not pressing too much. And just kind of flickering some of the product into the end of the brow. And it should look something like that. I do blur this out with the spoolie. Just go ahead and grab the spoolie or any brush that you want to, and then just kind of blend it. You want it to look like, you know, it's just starting, as you guys can see. You don't want it to look too harsh. Okay, and just kind of clean it up with your finger. So that's how my brows look. You can do them thin or, you know, thick. Lately I've been liking them thick, so yeah. So I mean, I've gotten so many questions on the dip brow from Anastasia because I do use this sometimes. But if you have any gel liner, you know, get one that's brown and you can just use that, because I feel like it's the same thing. This is what it looks like. You know, this one I think it's like 25 bucks for it, I think. I'm not really sure, but if you go onto the website you can see it's kind of really pricey. So I would just go ahead and grab any, you know, eyeliner. And you know, Maybelline has eyeliners. This one is a black one. I wouldn't use black on me, but a brown one maybe you can go ahead and grab. BH Cosmetics has gel liners. Maybe you can use that. The only thing that I use this one is for to like kind of define the bottom of the brows. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Sedona Lace brush and then dip it into the product and then play with it on the cap of the Anastasia Dip Brow. And then I just go ahead and, you know, line up the bottom just a little bit. I don't know if you guys can hear Junior in the background. He's looking for his bottle. And just flickering the product upwards a little bit, just kind of, you know, not so much so it's not so harsh. So this is what it looks like. So that's what it looks like. So from there, after I had already done that, I go ahead with my M.A.C 20, and it's a concealer, and it looks like this. And you can have had this like forever. It's already melty and gross. I'm going to get a new one, but there's still product in here, so you know I can still use it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean out the bottom of the brows just to make that sharp. You don't have to do that if you don't like that, but this is what I do usually. And just kind of, you know, clean the bottom of the brows. Just blend it downwards. And then kind of just, you know, blend it out. So that's what it looks like with the other one. And you probably guys hear the AC on, but it's really too hot for me not to have it on. Sorry guys. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing. And just blend it downwards. And this should be how your eyebrows should look like. I feel like I need to blend this out a little bit more, and I will be doing that. So kind of just look a little bit harsh. And I do like my brows this thick because honestly my real brows are that thick. I just kind of, you know, just fill them in, you know, and I'm digging the thick brows. So if you guys don't like them, you guys can do thin. You know, just like anything. And then usually after that I go ahead and use my brow gel, but since I am kind of cleaning my desk out, I don't know where I put it, and I know after I finish filming I will find it and I'll be mad. But yeah, so this should be the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this quick eyebrow tutorial. Stay tuned for more videos, you guys. I love you guys all, and Junior's calling me, so I gotta go. Bye, you guys. Told you I would find it. So this is the brow gel that I use, and I have no idea the number or color it is because it's faded out. It's a tinted brow gel, and it doesn't say the name because it is really old. So I just go ahead and apply that to the brows just to like hold them and put them in place where I want them to. And yeah, that should be it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks again for watching, guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye.